A simple premise for us today: upgrade all of our builds to at least level 4. Simple, and I'm sure I'll still find a way to screw it up. We don't really have that many builds left that are under level 4 if I'm honest. I've already run about to check what still needs to be upgraded, and I've counted about 20 builds. The main neglected areas are our production and agriculture builds. So we'll assign Gregory the crusher, concrete mixer, glassblower and mechanic to upgrade, and we'll assign Catherine the fletcher, smeltery, stone smeltery and blacksmith. That should be all of our production builds then set. We'll assign Alexander all of the animal builds within the herder platform. So long as we don't need to do any water sorting with this upgrade, then this should be fairly quick, I believe. The upgrades don't really look that difficult to do, although this mob ship may prove to be a problem. That's already 13 upgrades then set for them to get on with. There's still a few more which we'll hopefully get around to sooner than later, so long as the builders don't screw about too much. I do see a lot of our guards already outfitted with full diamond, but I'm just wondering when we're going to start being able to outfit them with full netherite. Not at level 3 certainly, but I have already taught them the netherite ingot recipe, so maybe at level 4 then. Catherine is upgrading the fletcher at the moment and is already 3/4 of the way done with it. Holy crap, has that been quick? Gregory is working on the crusher upgrade and is just awaiting in on some framed tuff, which we will need to teach to the stonemason. And that's a very nice segue into your episodely mine update. It's still working, and we're even making mine shafts now. Granted, at a lower level than the previous ones, and we are using a hell of a lot of cobblestone to repair the roof, but he's still going on absolutely fine, and should mine us up tough for that frame. And whilst I was pissing about there, Catherine and Gregory have finished off with their builds. Alexander, on the other hand, hasn't even started. Standing here literally waiting in on just 1 cobblestone. Well, I can see exactly how these upgrades are going to go here today. What the hell is it with all these coconut crabs? Catherine has moved on to the smelter upgrade next and is requesting in some deep slate iron ore and normal iron ore. I remember the troubles of this from last time, so I think I'll grab them up and hand deliver them. Yopin. Who the f*** is Yopin? Yopin is the new builder we have, seeing as Gregory played with an ocean creeper. Okay then, well, Yopin is upgrading the concrete mixer and pretty much has everything in for it. These production upgrades are going really smoothly actually. Wish I could say the same thing about these agriculture ones. Well, I maybe take that back actually. He's just tiptoed over 70% done with it. And there's Yopin finished with the concrete mixer. Holy crap, this is really quick here today. Is it pronounced Yopin or Jopin? Whatever it is, he's moved on to the glassblower next. Catherine is coming up to 90% completion with the stone smeltery. In fact, there it is. And I'm not really sure what's happened to the dyer's hut here. I think it may have been struck by lightning. We'll maybe need to fix this. Or just wait and upgrade it to level 5. Yeah, we'll probably just do that instead. Oh, well, that's a bit unfortunate. He was upgrading the glassblower. Where is our lava around the glassblower? We'll check in on that in just a moment. But I did see that Alexander has finished with the swineherder's hut upgrade. Although my wheat botany pot isn't here anymore, unless this idiot has picked it up, which I doubt. Yeah, we'll need to get that back here at some point. It's an easy way to deliver wheat without the couriers having to do so. And I see that he's picked up the cowhand to level 4 next, which is absolutely perfect. Right. I think I may see the issue here. We have a cauldron of lava for some reason. Right, great. We'll get in another builder eventually, but I think for now I'll pick that up. Why are you in there? We now have Gavin working on the glassblower upgrade, who has just kindly set me on fire, but we are now 80% done with this upgrade, so it should flag off momentarily, and there it is. I see that Alexander is filling out the middle part then with whatever the hell this is. That's great. I'm sure he'll come over and remove it with the next upgrade. Or trap idiots in it. That's equally as helpful. Gavin has moved on to the mechanics upgrade and I see TNT. I don't know if the colony knows how to make TNT, but I can certainly help with that. Also, 5 blocks for decoration seems a bit excessive, does it not? Ah, who cares? Let them blow themselves up. And of course, we're gonna need gunpowder for that, which I can certainly supply them with. These propel plant canes that I got from the nether can be chopped down into gunpowder. That was both Catherine and Alexander finishing off upgrades, I think. Yes, if I use a knife on those plants, then we can get gunpowder out from that. So I'll get them the 25 they need for all of their TNT needs. Alexander's now out upgrading the rabbit hutch for us. With any luck, he won't touch this middle part that he's literally just put in, but we'll see. Catherine is upgrading the blacksmith's hut, which looks to be a ridiculously simple upgrade to do, and one that I do want her to do quickly because I would like to outfit her guards with netherite. How is Mr. TNT coming along then? More importantly, where is this TNT getting installed at? It's just getting stored here away from any form of redstone, which is a bit disappointing, but I suppose it does save an explosion and a death or two. Catherine has everything in then for the level 4 upgrade to the blacksmith, and I really like these white concrete pillars that are replacing the acacia fences. That's quite a nice difference. And by the looks of the scroll, this thing is just about to flag off as complete. Perfect. So can you make netherite stuff now? Unfortunately, not by the looks of it. How difficult is a level 5 upgrade? Not very difficult at all. Let's get it to level 5. Let's get netherite. And that's the mechanic as well. Perfect. That is all of our production builds, now at least level 4. And they've removed the rails for that little train. Ain't that a shame? And that's Alexander literally just wrapped up with the shepherd's upgrade. Perfect. And he's ripped up the entire middle section as well, which is even better. I do get the feeling that we are maybe supposed to upgrade these builds in a certain order so that they don't keep ripping us up here. Not a clue what upgrade order that is, however. Oh well, maybe things will sort themselves out at level 5. We still have a few more builds requiring a level 4 upgrade. The library and school are 2 of them, so I'll maybe get Gavin coming out to do the school upgrade. Pretty sure that'll take him a while. And we'll also get him doing the library here as well. Oh, they're already at level 4 actually. Those are level 5 upgrades. Meh. They're pretty simple to do, so I'll just let him get on with it. So I've checked again quickly to see what level 4 upgrades that we have left, and we now only have the mystical site, hospital, forester, graveyard, alchemist lab, and fisher remaining. Really not that many at all. And the enchanter, I missed that out, which does look to be a bit of an arsehole upgrade. I've added them anyway to the list for our idiots to get on with, but some of them do look pretty chunky to do. Sounds like a them issue though. And that upgrade really didn't take too long. Finally, netherite. A short break later, and our builders have moved on to the final 7 level 4 upgrades. Catherine's working on the hospital, but hasn't really done much to it yet. Gavin is working on the level 4 upgrade to the enchanter, and this is going to be a hell of a big upgrade for him, because this sure is a big scroll that it has. Finally, we have Alexander working on the fisher's upgrade. He is requesting in some framed jungle sea lanterns, so we'll need to quickly teach that to the sawmill. Gavin is very slowly getting in the materials he needs for that upgrade, but I think I may need to assist him a little bit here. There's still a stupid amount on that list, which the colony can handle, but if I want that done here today, I'll need to pull the finger out. Alexander has everything in now for the Fisher's upgrade, and I think we're just putting in some leaves on that tree. It's showing us 91% done, so this should flag off any moment now. Grand. 1 down, 6 to go. A bit of a trek for him, but I think we'll get Alexander upgrading the graveyard next. It doesn't look too taxing of an upgrade, just a few jungle materials, and that's pretty much it. As for Catherine and the hospital upgrade, we are very fast approaching 90% completion. In fact, just a few more white banners in, and that should be it done. Just like that. She's picked up the Alchemist Laboratory to level 4 next, which is absolutely fine, seeing as it's literally just next door to our hut. I've supplied Gavin with all of the wood and plant materials he's going to require for the Enchanter's Tower upgrade, so we're now 50% supplied, but only 13% done with it. Mainly concrete that we're still waiting for that, which may or may not be being made for us. Already Catherine and Alexander are getting in deliveries of everything they need for their builds. These new level 5 couriers that we have are ridiculously efficient, crazy quick as well, whether by on foot or by rail. It looks as if the graveyard's basement, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it seems to be getting an upgrade. We are placing in a lot of dirt just behind this wall here. Are we expanding out? Yeah, not entirely sure what's going on here. We were simply placing dirt outside of this bit, so it might be getting an expansion, or it might not be. We may just be terraforming outside. Regardless, we are now 100% supplied and over 50% done with it. The exact same story with the Alchemist actually. She's got everything in for it now and is over 50% done with it. We even seem to be getting a new floor on top. And that was Catherine just finishing off with the Alchemist there actually. Let's get her moving on to do the Forester next, which I think this is the second last building then that we need to upgrade to level 4, with the mystical site being the final one that we'll get Alexander doing just after he's wrapped up with the graveyard. Speaking of which, yeah, last 3 buildings on the list, and Gavin's still only 40% done with this upgrade. Oh. Well, they're clearly all at this today. I think that was out here at the mystical site. Again, more coconut crabs. Yep, apparently right here. Idiot. Go on then, Undertaker. Let's see if you can revive him. He was a builder, not a good one clearly. And we now have Clara taking over the mantle from Alexander. Will she do the same? My bets are on yes. In better news, Catherine and Gavin are now 100% supplied for their builds. And in fact, Catherine is already over 50% done with the Forester's upgrade. Although, are you removing the trees that are here? Because if that's so, let me assist. Oh, that mod. Alrighty then, all clear, so get back to it. Really appreciate the sacrifices, guys, but this is not productive. Oh well, at least we have PL, at least we have a new builder in upgrading the Enchanter. Well, we only have 2 level 4 builds remaining, the 2 real pain in the arse ones, which are certainly going to take some time to complete. So I think I'm good to end things here. The colony is now minimum of level 4. Level 5 upgrades are up next, and that'll then be Paradise complete.